Hello, welcome to another Action Hank track analysis. Today we take a closer look at the track called Bumper Jumper, which came with the new Early Access version 6. Let's jump into it. Always remember, floor is lava, which had a graphical rework or redesign. Lava looks different now. Better, I think, even though it's looking a little bit too orange yellowish, but it looks better than before. Alright, this is a very tricky track with lots of bumpers, as you could imagine from the name. This is the first part, which is tricky. You don't want to jump from the ramp to the other side, but you want to jump just right here, just before hitting the ramp, which will result in a jump looking like this. Yeah, there comes the first. Whoops. Yeah, I don't want to go too far. So, if you do everything right, you will be in a perfect spot to keep sliding when reaching this other ramp. By the way, I show you the lava, which looks different now. A little bit too orange yellowish, but looks okay. So, alright. Jump off. Just keep running, and as you can see, without doing anything, I will be pushed to the next checkpoint. Jump, jump off, keep running. Keep sliding to the end. Jump, jump, which will result in landing here. So, if it was too fast, you don't have to do anything when reaching the other side here. Everything will be done for you from the bumpers. Okay, you have to keep running, but that's it. Just run into the direction you get pushed to. Run to the right now. Now keep sliding. Jump, jump. Keep running, sliding, jumping, which will throw you up here. It looks kinda easy, but it took me round about 10 runs when this track came out first to find out all the mechanics used needed to do a good run. Alright, so no, this is not what I want to show you. Alright, so you come running from here. This bumper pushes you to the other bumpers. You keep sliding, you keep jumping, you will land here. Alright, bump, bump. You want to get to the upper bumper there. I try to show you what I mean. Alright, so you come from here, keep running, running. Yeah, so you can do a wall jump. By the way, this is the way it looks when you don't make everything correct. Well, I want to show you the correct way. Jump, jump. Land here, do a wall jump. It's very hard. You need a very good timing. But right after hitting one of these bumpers, you keep pushing to the left to get close to the wall and do a jump off the wall to reach the upper bumper there, which will push you into the looping. Keep sliding, and there is the finish. Alright, as you can see, a track where the jumpers do a lot of work for you, But even though it's hard to get a very good timing here, I tried it for so long. Oh yeah, I forgot to jump now. I tried it for so long and it was so hard to beat Rosie, but in the end I made it to at least equal his time. I couldn't better it, but I equaled it at least. Alright, sliding. Here comes one other tricky part. I didn't find out for so long why I couldn't reach Rosie's time. Because after doing this looping, you will fall down here. And here is that tricky little bumper, which, yeah, brings you to the other side. But when you come out of that looping, alright, this position of the checkpoint is not so good. If you come out of the looping, you will be so fast that the bumper will slow you down actually. So what you wanna do is coming out from the looping and jump when you are here. It's hard to see, you need to get the right feeling for it. But I promise you, it is faster to spare out that bumper and jump directly from this position to the other side. Then you will land round about here. You have to do an instant other jump to reach the finish. Now I try to show you a good run in full motion as usual. No, that was not good. This is the first part which can cost you a lot of time. Run, 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 run. Afterwards I show you another tricky one. But we go now with a normal, regular run. Right. 24, 29. 24, 29 would be a rainbow medal. Alright. Now I'll show you a little trick to be even faster, but it is so hard to do. So you might just want to stick to the regular run. You do until here, you do everything right, but then you slow a little bit down by not pushing to the left when hitting this bumper here, but to the right. That slows you a little bit down, only until you land. When you land, you just keep running and jump immediately onto that bumper, which will result in something I'm trying to show you now. Yeah, so you won't automatically hit this bumper here, but you will fly over it. And then comes the very tricky part. You have to jump off instantly when you hit the ground, but with the speed you have, you would fly like this, but you don't want this. You hit the ground here, jump, and immediately push to the left so that you hit this part here. Then you have to do, this is very hard, then you have to do a good jump off here to, so you keep sliding, jump off from roundabout here. I don't know the exact position because it's hard for me as well to find every time, and but you want to do a jump off which will result in landing right here, so right at the edge where you do another jump. I try to show you what happens then if you done everything correct. I don't think I can do it because, as I just told you, it's very hard for me as well. Yeah, that won't be enough. So you want definitely land on the upper wooden bar here. But if you do it just like I told you, it's very, very hard. You won't be able to reach it when you do a bad jump out here, and if you don't jump from here, you won't be able. If you're landing here or here, you didn't gain enough speed. So you want to land just in this area and do the jump off. Now I'm fast because I used the bumper here, but you come from this position. And even with the... oh yeah, right, alright, as you could see, I made it with a double jump. This is my little secret, which gives you a little bit of room to fail on the jump out. But as you can see, it's not enough. Nope. This is very hard to pull off, but to compete with the very best, named Rosie and myself, you have to do this. For a rainbow time, it's not necessary, but for the very best time, you have to do this. Ah, yeah, as you can see, that was good. This is what you want to look to make it look like, and then everything goes in the way I just told you. Here is another kind of tricky part, because if you just keep pushing the way you fly, yeah, it looks okay, but it's hard to do a wall jump here when come flying from this direction. I always try to hit the first bumper. I always try to hit this one. It is possible with a little bit of air control. And yeah, then do a wall jump from here, which will push you into that bumper. And then, if you are fast and in a full motion run, you have to use your air control skills again to land on this slide roundabout here. Because if you've done everything correct and keep pushing to the left, you will fly and only land here, which will cost you a lot of time. Yeah, do the looping. Don't forget about the acceleration jump when on the top of the looping, just like every looping. And don't forget about this nasty little bumper here. It took me so long to find out why I couldn't compete with the other times. There were 2 or 3 people faster than me, and I couldn't find out why until I find out the thing with this bumper. Don't use the bumper to be very fast. You can use it if you want to do a regular rainbow medal run. It's okay for that, but for faster purposes you don't want to use the bumper. Alright, I hope I explained everything right. Well, I know I explained everything right, but I hope it was clear what I meant, because sometimes I have a problem to express myself just as I want to. But yeah, well, it should be enough. That's it for Bumper Jumper. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.